Hello and welcome everybody to another fun and great time to drag it out with me, your host, Numi Von Heights, where I sit down with some of your favorite local entertainers and, get to know the entertainer more behind the format. Today is nothing different. It's one of my favorite Judies in the town. Let's also say that she was the first drag queen to ever be on television in the center of the court for the WNBA. Can we welcome to the screen Miss LaWanda Wakanda?
Hi. Hi. How people on screen? Hi.
Trash, I swear. Well, first, let's just cheers. Give a cheers. Thank you for coming to my show.
Cheers to the queers.
Oh, to the
To
queers.
the queers.
So, icebreaker questions. These are just dumb little random things that I just thought of, and
Okay.
I'm just like asking everyone.
Lovely.
Okay, so what is your favorite place, website or in store, to buy makeup?
To buy makeup,
Yeah, like where do you go shopping for makeup?
I go back and forth between whatever's the cheapest, girl. I'm a coupon queen, girl. I don't pay no whole price shop. So I go back between Ulta and Amazon and whatever, girl. If it's $1 cheaper on Amazon, girl, throw it in the bag. But Ulta and Amazon. I'm not a Walmart girl. Poverty. That's
But you're not Target. You're not Target.
Target. We're in America. And Sephora, girl. I don't got Sephora money. So yeah, Ulta and Amazon.
Maybe these are icebreakers and she's already getting this shit. You didn't have to do Target like that.
Target them to themselves. So.
Okay, I love that for you. I am very much also a girl of convenience.
Mm-hmm.
I just started buying good makeup because this one came into a dressing room and sat me down for a film. Bitch, no, left and right. This is going to kill you.
Girl, Morphe, girl, I see you trying to kill me, but I'm gonna let it go.
And the girl did bring me up together, so I do appreciate where you back.
Oh, one more other store. In a bind, if you need something, whether it comes to like powders or like lipstick or eyeliner, CVS. CVS is a very good store, but I don't buy nothing without a coupon, girl. They got like you got to sign up on the email, get you a 20% coupon, 30%, 40%. Not full price, but CVS in a pinch if you're out of town or you're not coast to coast. Yes, CVS is that girl.
Oop, I slapped my straw again. I did it in every. But anyway, so yes, so CVS is probably where I got a lot of my makeup in the beginning, but also CVS, bitch, y'all don't gotta be taxing people like that. Y'all be playing.
Y'all America, so they're gonna tax.
Rite Aid don't do that.
Oh, Rite Aid. Poverty.
Wow. Okay. Anyway, let's get into our second icebreaker question. God, I'm scared to get to the messy part of this. What is your perfect Friday night out?
My perfect Friday night out?
Either a date or what is it?
Like, it doesn't date. That's not a thing. You know, pussy dried up. So.
Oh, God.
My perfect night out? I don't know.
Like when you want to go out and you're like, tonight, I want to have fun, regardless of like how I'm feeling in my moods. I want to turn all the way up. Let me call these people.
I'm very in touch with my emotions and feelings, so it's not regardless of my movement. If I'm not feeling me and if I'm feeling a type of way, bitch, I will stay home. I love it. I've recently gotten into crime documentaries, girl. The crime.
Like podcasts or the actual like crime.
No. I'm watching it on the true crime stuff. Yeah. But if I'm going out, I stick to like I don't go out. I go out and I'm with my friends. So as long as I'm with my friends, I'm with people that I vibe with. I have a good time, girl. I'm very much you give me a drink. And I'm a social butterfly. Like as long as the drink is strong, the drink is good, girl. I don't care where I am. As long as I'm having a good time, tea is tea. So
okay, so that's a great night where you're just being with your friends and having a good time.
Yes, I am a social butterfly, so I love my friends. I love to be out. So yeah,
very much the same. Shout out to the core force.
Now
I know we got ours.
You can't see the depth of me.
Okay, all right. So that was cute. That was a cute little icebreaker. It was a lot of. But let's get into the interview itself. And I got a couple little questions for you, but we can freehand it as we go along. Because again, this isn't a I'm deep diving into your life. It's more about we can keep get to know you better. Just have a conversation that don't drag with it. So first question for you. So basically, you started here in Baltimore or DC? What's it?
Baltimore.
Baltimore. Okay. So you moved from Baltimore to Phoenix, Arizona.
Yes.
So my question is, what is the biggest difference that you noticed between Phoenix, Arizona, and Baltimore? And also, as again, I've never been to Phoenix. I don't know what Arizona's given, but guess it's given Caucasian. That's how I say you'll learn the word Caucasian. So, what is it like being a girl of color?
So
you're black.
Yeah, two-part question. So the first part, the biggest difference is in Baltimore. This is a city of black people. This is a city of culture. And here you really have to do the boom cat cat. You have to be able to entertain. In Phoenix, however, it's a pageant city. So it's a lot about the family names, where you come from, the houses,
and it's not drag shows. It's more of it. Like
no. So let me finish. Girl, you asked me a question, girl. How mercy, goddamn. So in Baltimore, there's only about 3 clubs, really, maybe 4, that you can really perform in. In the valley, in the fucking desert, girl, the faggies out here. Okay, you can there is a lesbian bar, a top 40s cowboy bar, a dive bar, a daddy bar, they don't have an eagle, but like an eagle adjacent bar. There's so many bars and spaces specifically for queer people in the valley. So there's so much more drag out there. So I think that because that there is that there in Phoenix, that's why there's so many like big houses, big names that thrive out there, because there's so many opportunities.
But now, before you get into the Baltimore one, let me just say this real quick. I did not expect that answer from you, because when I think of Phoenix, bitch, I don't know the back. I think of a dry desert.
Girl, desert.
18.
Yes, that
at least 50 miles before you see a gay bar.
Same.
At least 50 miles to the next one.
That's not the tea.
But that's not it.
The baggies be outside.
Oh, look at
yes, I feel like you want to have a good time, go to Phoenix, mama.
I'm just Arizona. I'll catch a plane and I'll bring my girl out here. We'll have
But yes, there's a lot of opportunities out there, but you have to grasp the opportunities. I'm very much a closed mouth, will never get fed. If you don't ask, it's always going to be a no. Me, I'm going to ask. And a lot of times it's going to be yes, because I'm that girl. But yeah, the biggest difference is here in the city, it's not really based off of like your family lineage when it comes to drag. It's really about, you really have to prove yourself here.
Yeah.
Whereas in Phoenix, it's more about who you're aligned with, what your last name is, and then that will give you access to shows. Unless you're like someone like me who's an outlier, I'm that girl and all that.
I love a bitch that can gas herself up, but gas herself up with the truth, because she is that bitch.
Yes. But I didn't start like that. That's not how I started.
I never honestly felt you to be a cocky girl. I felt like you were somebody that came out and was like always loving, always caring, like dead ass, like we met each other before we actually met each other. Like, I feel like that last time that we were in a drag room together, bitch, I felt in love with this lady right here. I was like, you know what? Betray all others. Because you get me, you're wonky, you're outraged, you want to do things, you're also not like close off. You don't feel like just quick question, that one. When did you start drag?
I started drag, so I'll give you like my origin story.
Oh,
so
please.
I am a part of the Baltimore Flamingos, the IGR2 International Gay Rugby Team in Baltimore, and they have a turnabout. A turnabout is so if you are part of like you have a turnabout at a bar, like a bar staff, or if you're part of a team, and it's just a fundraiser for the team, and it's like first time in drag, and then the money goes to whatever establishment. So that's how I started.
And it was for the vault, you say? correct? I'm so sorry.
No, the Baltimore Flamingos.
Baltimore Flamingos.
That's how I got started. So my good friends have already. Washington Heights is a well-known queen in the game, girl, in Baltimore City, girl. You better check for her, bitch. Okay? She was already a queen. My good friend Shalita Biscuit, she won the year before. My good friend Stelia Mans, she won. And I was like, not all my friends being drag queens, and I'm just some little regular teeny pop girl. Oh, you're sucking dick for free. So I was like, I want to be on their level. So I did drag for the first time, and I played stop too. And then it just snowballed from there. It wasn't anything that I planned. It was just something that happened organically, and now
you fell into it.
I didn't think it would be. 5 years later, I didn't think I'd be here. Like, be interviewed. Yeah, like it's that girl. It's your top reporters down. Down.
So that is actually quite interesting. So also that's one of the questions, but it's out of line a little bit of one of the ones that I wanted to ask you about. But since we're here, let's think about it.
Yes.
Between the Stonewall.
Yes.
People and the drag community.
Yes.
What is the different vibes that you get from the people in those areas? And do you feel like one is more supportive than the other, or do you feel like they're both equally supportive on both sides?
I tend to focus on my group of friends.
Okay.
So my group of a lot of the how Stonewall started in Baltimore were how do I say, they were associated with the Flamingos. Okay. So like my friends who started Stonewall in the city were friends from the Flamingos. So for me, I'm very connected with everybody. Like now the people that are on the board, I don't know them, but like how Stonewall came to be in the city were my friends.
Okay.
And I knew them from the Flamingos. So like for me, it's all one and the same. I can go, I'm very much, I ebb and flow. I can go where, I don't stick to the rivers and lakes that y'all are used to. Girl.
That's how you feel about the Stonewall teams. What is your relationship with the drag community? How do you feel like, what is that tie?
I perform coast to coast. You can catch me performing in Dallas, and Colorado, and Phoenix, and Mickey's, in West Hollywood, and Baltimore, and DC.
Basically, she said she's a national queen.
Keep a check, Wakanda. Yeah.
That's another thing too. Is like, you will find the check. You find the check, baby.
Yes, there's money to be had. There's money to be had. I wish more queens weren't so, oh my God, I've been with this bar for 5 years and I can't move, or I've been with this family and I can't do nothing. I'm performing at 5 block radius. So shut the fuck up and network.
Well, yeah, she be out here getting these shows, getting these gigs, making that money, and that's why I love you. Okay, so this is also my last question I have to ask you before. I feel like you are a together kind of thing. You hold your lip, but you need to hold your lip, but you will cut a bitch down the second she tries it.
Yes.
Where does that come from? What made you this person? Because it's not just drag. I feel like that's who you are as a person.
So I have been through a lot as a child. I went to an all-private school, and I went through a very traumatic event where I almost lost my life in 8th grade. Oh my God. So in my mind, and that was by the hands of my friends, people that I've known since birth. So at that point in time, I believe in a higher power. And I think the cosmos kept me on this earth because I have a mouthpiece and I have a point of view. And my light wasn't dim then. So now, you're not going to dim it now. So now, I'm very boisterous. I'm very outspoken. I'm not in your face, but I have a point of view. And especially being in America, perception is everything. People read a book by its cover. Mm-hmm. And I am a 6 foot out of drag. I'm a 6 foot dark-skinned black male. Yeah. And I'm always going to be the aggressor. I'm always going to be the big gangbanger, the second and third. So for me, and for black people, we're always, if one of us does something, it reflects on all of us. Yeah. So especially when I'm in drag, I make a point to be as classy as I can be. I don't want to shine a negative light on the Black community because I know how the perception is. So you'll never see LaWanda getting into the shits. You'll never see LaWanda going back for somebody in drag. Now, Justin will get you right together. That's a different story. But
Justin will come for that neck. I mean,
yeah. So, but like even with him in the dressing rooms, like I will kiki with the girls back and forth. And it's a great time. But I will never. I'm never gonna go back and forth to that degree in drag because I know it's gonna be, oh, she's an angry Black woman. You're never gonna put that label on me. Now, Justin, I will stomp you into the ground. But LaWanda, I'm a professional. I'm a businesswoman. I have something to my name.
Well, before this was our last question, but I need you to speak on that a little bit too.
Yes.
Can we tell them a little bit about your business because you are a businesswoman. You are a professional lady. Let them know.
Yes. Let them know. So I currently work with Party Boys Inc. You can find them on Instagram. Party Boys Inc. And Party Boys Inc. I think.
Sure, we're gonna get when we go over her promos and stuff. But it's
but we do private parties, so private events, so bachelorette parties, girls trips, girls weekends, bachelor parties. Actually, my first party was a bachelor party for two husbands that were getting married to each other.
Now, did you make that up, or did y'all come up with?
No, I was actually brought on to the team.
Oh,
I was just another queen, but girl. Closed mouths don't get fed, girl. Real recognize real, and I'm a businesswoman. And then I was brought on behind the scenes to do the business aspect of it. Running Instagram, the marketing, booking the queens, and responding to the clients, all that stuff. So now, we were based in Phoenix area, like Southwest area, and like Miami, and like a little bit of like Chicago, Dallas. And now we are expanding. Now that I've moved back from Phoenix, we're expanding to the DMV area, the East Coast. So I may not be in Phoenix anymore, but I still make $1.
Get that market, baby. Get that market, baby. I honestly just want to say that I am obsessed and I love you to death.
Thank you so much.
Now, can you first off, thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Can you tell us anything, your promotion? Don't say dates because we don't know what date this is actually gonna come out.
Yes. So I do private parties, private gigs. If you want to work coast to coast with me, follow Party Boys Inc. on Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Threads, Facebook at LaWanda_Wakanda. LaWanda_Wakanda. I'm not gonna spell it for you, bitch. If you can spell okay, if you can spell DiCaprio, bitch, you can spell LaWanda Wakanda. Okay. Maybe. I don't know if you're hooked on phonics or not, but hopefully you were.
Search it.
But otherwise, girl, I be out here, girl. Everybody knows I keep a check. So, yes. Stay tuned for what else I have in store.
Yo, I will say, this is probably one of my favorite shows so far. Anyway, thank you all again for tuning in for another episode of Drag It Out with me, your host, Numi Von Heights, where I sit down and talk to local drag queens and basically get messy. Anyway, click subscribe, do the button up here or down there, wherever it's at. Leave a comment. Tell me what you like, what you didn't like, and we'll do better next time.
You can say that you liked me and you hated her. I love that.
I don't agree with it, but we'll figure it out for next time.
But life goes on.
Thank you.
Bye. Girl, they took it away.